What's good, YouTube? It's Dom, and I'm here with the video that I feel like needed to be posted, but I think we're scared to post for certain reasons because you know how Conan is and the YouTube world is. So I'm talking through the controller, so I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear me clearly, but I'm gonna try my best to talk. I got headphones here, but I can't find the box, so that's why I'm be speaking through the controller most times. So I'm gonna try it. I hope it comes out good, and let's get straight to it. So we're gonna hop into single player real quick. Okay, let's get straight into this. We're gonna go with a female for right now. Keep it simple. Let's go with a female. This don't really matter. But I'm gonna do my name though. You already know I always, well, actually I don't know because the way I see it is montage. But we go number one. Number one builder. That's gonna be our name for the single player. Number one builder. Damn, she ugly as hell. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all to the first spot, and we're gonna get back to y'all in a second when I get there. Alright, we're here now. So this is where all the magic happens when I first come on the server. And I don't know, I didn't see this at the beginning, but this video is like for like what you should first do when you come on a server. So the first thing I'm gonna tell y'all to do is you go run to the dregs right here. Oh shit, I went to the bazaar. Let's check the bazaar, matter of fact, see what they got. Trash. Okay, so you come right here and you learn this op right here, and then you want to make your way up this way, go all this way, and then you go right here to the cave, Correct's cave. And if you're able to jump to the back, which is not complicated, you just climb up the waterfall, you can find a bunch of tools to get you started. And then you make your way straight here, what's this called? The slave road. And I always build here. This is where I always start when I first come on the server. So I'm gonna make this quick. Not gonna take up too much of your time, but alright. So when you come here, as you can see, is a lot of stone. You feel me? So it's a lot of stone for you to harvest. There's some trees and stuff around. You could get wood. Um, there's a fiber farm right here. Yeah, right here. There's a lot of fiber. You get a lot of fiber here. See more stone. But the thing I like about this spot mostly is that it's very low key. It's under the radar, and the reason it's under the radar is because when you are like obbing, so like whenever I get into issues and stuff, I always ob to the unnamed city. Because you spawn in the unnamed city right here at the bottom, and then you run up the stairs, and then you run through here, and the base is right here. So it's simple. And not a lot of people chase people through the unnamed city. Over there is the cave, the spider cave. You see all this fiber, you got wood and stuff. Right here spawns a blood crystal monster. So this is good to stack up some blood crystal. You see if he's gonna spawn, and he's being a bitch today. Ooh. Is he gonna spawn? Alright, he's not gonna spawn. Because I guess it's a single hit. But there is a blood crystal monster does spawn here. So that's why that's a good spot. This spot is good to start off because you're pretty, like I said, it's low key. You're in the middle of everything, and not a lot of people run through here. You know, it's really uncommon for people to just be making their way through here because people don't really be open to the unnamed city. But even if you do get hit here, I'm gonna show you how to stay under the radar. So you want to start building. Okay, this is how it should look on the outside. Not really, but let me show you something real quick. It's gonna be not that long. So like, let's say I'm running through here. I'm running through here, right? You really can't see nothing. So that's why I built here. So you see, if I'm running through here, can't really see nothing. So you really can't see nothing at all. If you're at ground level, The only way for somebody to really see is if they really just come running up through here by any means. Oh, another thing I wanted to show y'all is that another reason I build here is because in this camp right there, they spawn sometimes to spawn a shield right. Actually, let me show y'all real quick. Shouldn't be right here. This guy right here sometimes can spawn as a shield right. and you get a dancer. So like when you spawn at the unnamed sea, obviously you're gonna get a lot of corruption. So getting this dancer right here is simple. It's not that complicated, and that's why you want to build here. So let's go inside. Let's take a look. So in here is a lot of space, as you can see, and I kind of messed up right here because I actually want to show y'all something. But in an actual server, you would cover this up. You know, you would put the just put foundations. Let me see if I can do it real quick. So right here, you would just put the foundations yourself, and then you would do this. And you want to cover this up too, on top with these. This whole thing, just cover it just to be safe, so nothing looks weird and out of place. Just cover the whole thing up in the top. That's not important though. So the important thing is that you can fit a lot of stuff in here, and I'll do this real quick for y'all. Okay, we're done now. Let's take a look inside. So here are all the benches, and the reason why I put these chests over here is because most of the time people that'll try to blow in here, they'll usually try to blow in through the top or like right here where everything will just crumble, which is perfect. And then you want the chest far away from this side, this corner over here, and I'll show you why in a sec. So I'm gonna show you this little pocket. When you come on a server and you're starting off, especially in Sandstone, always have a stash spot. Always have a stash spot. So you come over here, and your chests are over there. They're gonna blow up over there, whatever the case is, and then you'll have your stash right here. And you take this out, and look, you could fit a good amount of chests in this corner, in this little pocket. Anyway, so look, you put the thing back. You fit whatever you can in there, and then you put the foundation, the fence foundation, and you put the foundation, and then the fence foundation, and nobody will never know the difference, bro. And now I'm gonna show y'all the base that you should be building when you hit tier 3, and now you're ready to go on to, like, you know, you're ready for the server pretty much. So give me a second, let me get to a spot and I'll show you real quick. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Back right here with the sinkhole. I'm gonna build this base for y'all. It's gonna take a little minute, so bear with me. And we'll talk in the video when it's done. See y'all in a minute. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Oh man, it's a little frustrated because the building pieces, but look, here's the base. Oh, let me do this real quick. Real quick. Oh, okay. This is the base. I know it doesn't look like much, but don't worry. I'm gonna put y'all on. You're gonna like it. Watch. Let's look inside. I know you like, yo, what is this? What can I do with this? I'm gonna show you the finished product. We'll be right back. Y'all, I'm done with everything. The base is done. And take a look. Doesn't look like much from the outside, right? The Dyer's bench, I kind of just threw it there. There's a way I can put it, you know, safely in the base, but it took too much time, you know, because you're doing your, you'll see in a sec, I'll explain it to you. So let's go inside and check it out. So as you can see, everything is compact, but it's done. Here's your armor's bench, so y'all can make your kits. Your regular armor's bench for your drip. You got your blacksmith bench, your tinkers, your furnace, fluid press. You got all the benches you need. Torturous, you got the stuff, even stuff you don't need. Torturous table, tanner's table, artisan. You got a dismantling bench up there. A dryer, the stove for your buffs. You could stick some fridges, put them sideways so they're not. These chests, these are where you're gonna keep all your loot. You want to leave these open so people just blow these up, or not even feel the need to blow these up. The circle of power, people are always gonna blow this up, and I'm gonna show y'all how to avoid getting wiped with this base. So as you can see, everything pretty much fits in here. If you look, even if you want to do like your bombs and stuff, I know people like to have a bomb farm. You can do this, look. I'm pretty sure I know about this though, look. Oh, that's it. But yeah, you can stick 2 fireball coaches on top of the big one, and you could do a little bomb farm if you want. You know, there's a grinder right here. If you want to have a speed grind, you just do this. Show you this little trick too that I found out. Can I get up on the thing? Alright, here we go. Do this. Simple. You got a bunch of grinders. But anyway, the point is, this base is very compact. It's, you know, look, I was able to fit this in here. If you could fit this in here, then... Okay, this is a armor's bench. It's actually supposed to be a tannery. I apologize. I don't know what I was doing. I'm like half asleep, yo. Yo, look. So here you go. Here's the tanner's tape, the tannery. And here's your circle of power. When you do you're gonna do a stash in this base, and I'm gonna show y'all where to do it, and I'm gonna explain in detail how to do it to avoid people not finding it. So when you build bases, and especially if you build like this, with foundations off the ground, people are always gonna blow down, thinking you have a stash here. But I'm gonna put y'all on to how to have a stash in the perfect spot. You have some tricks to protect your thralls too. So with this base, you want this base to be in the front. Wherever you have the door, you want the stash spot to be on the opposite side, because people are gonna blow through here, most likely through the doors, which is common. Everybody does that. They're gonna blow through the doors. If they decide to blow up the chest, they decide to. They're gonna blow the circle of power for sure, because people are gonna blow down thinking you have something down there. So what you want to do is, and always make sure, as a solo, you don't want to build in these like spots that are in the open. You want to build in spots near the green wall. So you're gonna put your stash right here. I'll show you this real quick. And I probably won't be able to do this. I'll probably have to find a different way. And you see these pillars right here? These pillars are very stacked and they're very thick. You can build with the regular pillars, you know, these pillars right here. This is what I used to build with, and I had the same effect. Nobody has ever found my stash. They probably will if somebody sees this video. The only time somebody found my stash was because I put my when I first learned about this, I put my door on the same side as the stash. And the door was like right here on the side. It was like right here. It was like the door was like right here, and then I had the stash right here. So the guy just blew everything up, and it was clipped for that. But do this, and people won't find it unless they see this video. But this is 12 chests of stash. And you do this, and this is all you have to do. And that's it. And people will never find it. And look, this is why people won't find it. I'm gonna do this for y'all real quick. So look, with all this gone, your stash still won't fall, because it has a lot of stability with these pillars. And I think I said these are the bizarre pillars, and you could get them. But the regular pillars, they still work the same. But look. So if I blow this, right? No homo. Pause. If I come and I decide to blow through here, and put the bombs right here, look, your stash is still protected. So this is why you want to do this, okay? So I'm gonna show you a trick, because the way the game is now with the Thralls, you know, Thralls are very vulnerable. So I'm gonna show y'all a way to protect your Thralls in crafty ways, and make sure, like I said, this corner is always by the green wall, because you want this by the green wall so this doesn't happen. Somebody doesn't come trying to bomb through here. Because if this part is by the green wall, then they're gonna try to avoid bombing through the. They don't want to, you know, nobody wants to die in the green wall. So they're gonna avoid bombing this. And this is why you keep this corner, wherever your stash is at, keep it by the green wall. And keep the door on the opposite side. So that all the bombs, they just do their damage here. And the reason why you want to put a map room on top of your base always is because you don't want people to blow in through the top. So even if, let's say I'm brave and I'm saying, all right, I'm gonna bomb right here by the green ball, you're not really gonna want to bomb here because you don't want to destroy the map room. And no raiders wants to destroy the map room and make it harder for them to leave after raiding. So they're gonna want to keep the map room. So most likely they'll blow in. You're forcing them to blow in through the door because you're not giving them a lot of comfortable options. Because if you build by the green ball's gonna be here, and it's gonna probably be here, cramped up in the corner. They're not gonna want to blow through here. They're not gonna want to blow through the side. And this is why you want to build by the green wall and make sure this back corner is by the green wall and put a map room on the top and put the door right here in the open. Because if they blow through the door, it's nothing. It doesn't matter. You could just repair it. So I'm going to show you how to protect your thralls now after going through that long explanation. You want to take this out. And you could do this. If you don't have these pillars, then you could just leave it empty. You know, it's risky, but what else can you do? So you take this out. You take this pillar out. And remember, this is going to be by the green wall. You understand? So because this is by the green wall, it's protected. Right here. Now what you want to do with your thrall is change him to passive, passive, everything passive, and hold. And lower all this. You don't want the thrall to make any type of noise or get aggressive while he's hidden. And then all you do is this. Put the pillars back. Just like you make him. Then you can make your thralls emo now. So now you choose an emo. Just make him sit. Or you don't want to sit. Okay, there he goes. So now he sits there, and then this is all you do. And now he's protected. And now I'll show you a demonstration. So because I put him here on the roof, you can't even see him. So look. Because like I said, this is the ceiling. This is why you want to build the ceiling with the pillars too. Because the only way to see him is because he's on the 3rd floor. So you can't punch to see anything here. This is why you put the thrall here and you put the slash spot here. Because you can't see anything because nobody's going to blow the map room up to do this, to get right here. And then do this and punch and see your stash. Because there's no view. So just build a simple square and that's it. And that's this base. And I'm going to actually show y'all proof. To show y'all to show you guys that what I'm doing is valid. So I'm going to go and show y'all proof. I'll be right back. And this is my volcano base. And look, as you can see, my stash is very well intact. Look at all this loot, man. I was able to hide. All this loot. See this right here? Got kits and everything. And this is exactly the same build. I'm going to show you the inside of my base. Okay, and we're back. So as you can see, I got raided here in this base, like I said. But it's very, you know, the way I built it is everything is hidden. I think if I go up, I'll die. And then I'm going to show y'all my starter base. And my starter base is proof that y'all told y'all how y'all should start on the server. As you can see, look, my thrall is still here with these pillars. I'm not gonna show y'all where he's at. Don't worry about all that. As you can see, my alchemist and my cook are still alive. Somebody actually stole the ice out this thing. I don't know why they stole ice from here. It's pretty lame. I guess people just want to feel like they did something. But I'm going to actually show y'all my starter base now so you guys can see that there's no cap in my rap, man. There's proof. Well, the proof is in the pudding. We're back, guys. We're back. And here is my starter base. Started in the same spot I showed you guys. Let's just go through it. As you can see, I did the same exact build. Nothing's different. As you see, I got hit. I got raided through here. And the funny thing is, when I first came on this server and I actually had loot in here and all the benches, I got raided and they blew in through here. But as you can see, they never blew in through here. Not one time did they blow in through here. So this is just proof to show you guys that the way you should. I'm trying to show you how to source, man, for a solo. Because as you can see, man, I can always come back and just rebuild and just start playing on this server again. Because I've did the smart thing and I've, took care of my stuff and I've played to last on the server. And the reason I'm not playing on this server right now is because I'm actually playing a lot on that PvEC server. And there's a lot of action, so that's why I haven't rebuilt this. But as you can see, I have my beds and stuff, so I can always just come back and forth as I please. Reset my timers, and just I can always rebuild. I'm gonna actually move all that loot, because the people who are on this server who may be able to recognize all this, they'll know. They'll probably come back and say, oh shit, you got loot up there. So most likely I'm gonna make a stash base somewhere in the jungle. Well, why did I just say that? Well, I'm gonna make a stash base now. Not in that spot, but I'm gonna make a stash base so nobody could get my loot. And yeah, this is official PvP. I'm actually not gonna press start because I don't want you to see the server I'm on, but as you can see, I got raided there, so that's about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got a lot of clips. I got a lot of clips for some PvP clips. On that PvE server, it's gotten real hectic. It's gotten so bad that the lag is starting to be a lag fest now. People are starting to disappear and roll and go invisible, and people are here and then over here, and I'm getting hit from over miles away. So the server's gotten very active, so I'll soon drop another video with more clips and more fights, and some more music in the background. But this video is just for my solos. And I don't want you to follow these exact tips, well, the exact builds and everything. I'm just trying to show y'all ways so that y'all can last on a server and not have to body vault. Avoid body vaulting. Because I feel like body vaults get found a lot. And my body vaults don't get found. But I ain't going to show nobody where I body vault. I'm not making no video showing where I body vault that because that's dumb. But, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Just like, share, subscribe. And there's more on the way. Y'all enjoy y'all days. See y'all later.